Hey everybody, this is a subject I've kind of been debating on sharing with you, but I feel compelled to do it. And the subject is death. You know, a lot of us right now are grieving and mourning the loss of a family member or a loved one. None of us are experts on death. Once you go through it, experience it, there's no coming back to talk about it. There is one thing I do know, though, and I have faith in this, and that is what Psalm 23 says. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. The Lord is my shepherd, right? Well, it's interesting that David says in that psalm that death is likened to a valley. You enter into one end and you come out on the other side. It's not a dead end and it's not a boxed canyon. It is a valley. Some of you may choose to believe there's no life after death. I personally believe there is. I think there's another side of life called eternity. It's a valley. We walk through this thing, we come out on the other side. And it's also interesting that he says we go through the valley of the shadow of death. Now imagine with me, for an example, that you are standing on the side of the highway and a big 18-wheeler blows past you at 70 miles an hour and it casts a shadow over your body as it goes past. Now, would you rather be hit by the 18-wheeler truck doing 70 miles an hour, or would you rather just be hit by its shadow? If the Lord is your shepherd and he is with you, then death doesn't have to be a finality or a regretful thing. Jesus, through the cross and ultimately his subsequent resurrection, has taken away the sting of death, taken away its victory, and given you the opportunity not to experience the full brunt and force of death itself, but to experience merely the shadow, the passing, the walking through, and coming out victoriously on the other side. The Apostle Paul said, I have run the race, I have fought the fight, and I have kept the faith. You know, life is sometimes a fight, and sometimes at the end of that race there's a lot of fear. But I tell you, if you keep the faith, you're going to come out on the other side. I pray for you guys. I love you. I hope you're doing well, and I certainly ask you to pray for me. This battle that we call life, it's quite a journey. Keep moving forward. You're going to be just fine.